Hello, everybody, and welcome one, welcome all to a very special edition of Quest Junkies UK, a price paid in blood, a Wildemount one-shot. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi, guys.
We have a host of new faces, some familiar, some new, to this lovely little channel. We couldn't do the Redania Chronicles this week, so we thought we'd do something a little different, a little last minute, and it's a really good excuse to come back to Wildemount, something we haven't done on this channel in well over a year. So we've got some fun stuff planned for tonight. So let me get my introductions out of the way and we can get started on some storytelling. Big thanks to our wonderful friends over at Roll Together for their raid. Much love to you all. Can't wait to strive forward as part of the stream team, which I'm very thrilled about, which we announced earlier this week. Super happy. Yes. Now, onwards and upwards. Will the chat commands work this week? Yes, they will. Excellent. Big shout out and love to our friends over at Sirenscape for providing all their audible goodness. If you use that link, or even better, if you use a link which I'm going to type into the thing now, because I forgot to change the chat command. If you use that link in the chat right now, sirenscape.com/Phoenix Iwaki, our dear friends over at Phoenix Iwaki recently became affiliates for Sirenscape. If you use their link, you're going to help them in creating more content for us and everyone else in the world, whilst also getting yourself a Super Siren subscription where you can have access to over 1,000 different audios, ambiances, sad trombone effects, Wilhelm screams, you name it, they've got it, all to enhance your tabletop role-playing needs. So please go on over, use that link, and be a Super Siren like me. Yes, we don't have character art by the wonderful Aviv Orr tonight, but I'm gonna shout her out anyway. If you watch the Redania Chronicles or the Demethren 5 on this channel, the character art is done by the ever wonderful Aviv Orr. She is incredible. She is no stranger to Wildemount. She played in our last Wildemount one-shot, and she did all the art for Critical Role's Darrington Brigade, which was also in Wildemount, so well-versed, and let's give her some love as well. We also have a community Discord if you want to be amongst the first to see our latest news and announcements, maybe even get a spot at the table for the next time we do a one-shot. Discord's a place to be, so get yourselves over there and say hello, introduce yourself to everybody, and meet some wonderful people. We do have a wonderful little community building. It's really nice. We also have a merch store with some excellent merch designs. I don't think anyone's spotting any tonight, but that's okay. I do have some over there, but it's over there. I am over here now. Cue the clashing of glass and
I dropped my dice.
Oh
no.
We're going brilliantly tonight already. But yes, there we go. That's one of our merch designs. Keep calm and eat muffins with the Redania Chronicles. That's right. We have many merch designs over there. Some of them are very suitable for work and children friendly. Some of them are not, but you know, that's fine. That's par for the course, really. I mean, most of our content is not suitable for kids in any way, shape or form, but it's fine. You know, it's a t-shirt. It's No.
Please, no.
Gift of Gab.
Gift of Gab.
Yes. Long story short, we have merch store. Go and get some merch. It's super cozy and really nice. And if you're a subscriber to our Twitch channel, you get community discounts on everything in the store. So even better. Christmas is coming up. If you have a friend who's a D&D fan, you want to get them some kick-ass D&D merch, get a discount. They won't know it's discounted. You can tell them it's full price. Just, it's our little secret. We also have a YouTube channel where our VODs go up, usually within 6 to 12 hours, because I forfeit having sleep for getting content to everyone as soon as possible. Tonight's session will be uploaded to the YouTube channel at some point in the next 6 to 12 hours. We also are available on all podcast-related platforms. I haven't uploaded the last couple, though, because I need to get around to doing that, but I've been a bit busy prepping this. It's all good. It'll be there up soon. And I think that's everything. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and begin tonight's adventure. So, first of all, I'd like to welcome you all, not to the continent of Rodania, not to the continent of Demethren, no. Tonight, we go to the world of Exandria. More specifically, the continent of Wildemount. The last time we visited these lands on QuestJunkiesUK, we went with 5 pirates who set sail for the island of Darktoe to seek favour with the Plank King and do battle with an ancient evil from the Underdark. Went really well. They kicked the shit out of me. It was great. Hopefully not going to happen tonight. I'm going to kill everybody. It's fine. But today, we find ourselves on land through the Ashkeeper Peaks into the Dwendalian Empire. Our view follows the Samir River flowing through western Wynandia until we reach the quaint little town of Felderwin. The jewel of halfling society within the Empire. Its lush lands and fertile crops provide much produce to the majority of the continent. And while it may be peaceful and prosperous, Felderwin has seen its share of dark times in years of late. The town has recently come under attack from the Kryn dynasty. Much of the northern parts of town and its populace marked down as yet more casualties of this ongoing war against the kingdom of Johas. Tonight, our story begins as we enter the Goldfield Tavern and Lodge, a cosy inn and adjoining stables, run by the ever-popular halfling Simone Deepwell. We find her wiping down the last dregs of beer from the counter as she picks up her notebook with a sigh and hurriedly walks over to a table where 5 new adventurers are sat awaiting. So let's meet these adventurers. I'm going to roll to see who we meet first. Andy, if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell us who you'll be playing and what we see at the table.
Well, my name is Andy, and tonight I'm playing a Owlin warlock, a tall, slender individual draped in flamboyant purple and gold robes, and his name is Stratum.
Okay. And next to Stratum, we have a new follower. Thank you. Anya is here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. Next to Stratum, we have a very, very small, peculiar-looking individual. Pat, if you'd like to introduce us to your character and yourself.
Hello, I am Patrick, aka Pat Tins. On Monday nights, I usually play Conor McGinnisy, but tonight I am playing a small automaton. Is that right?
Aomaton.
Aomaton. I'm playing a very small automaton. He's maybe about like 4 foot tall. He kind of reaches Stratton's hip. He's just walk along with an even bigger version of himself next to him. That's kind of the same size as Stratton, and they're just like walking along together, just kind of jaunting about. So I'm playing a little robot.
You're playing a little wobbat. Okay. And also...
I'm sorry. My name is Kilobyte, by the way.
There we go. Thank you, Kilobyte. And we also see at the table Wyatt, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
So you kind of see sitting there, kind of holding a tankard that is a little bit too big for his hands. This Lightfoot halfling with really brown hair that's kind of swept to one side and kind of brown, but with a twinge of orange eyes. He is wearing this very kind of basic garb. He has this very thin kind of cotton long sleeve with some basic leather armor on and a brown cloak that has some filigree on the edges of it. And this is Finnegan Ardeus, my wildfire druid.
Okay. We also have at the table Aylin, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Aylin. Today I will be playing Hazel, the goblin librarian. They're dressed in they're like 3'4", dressed in kind of like patchwork armor. Seems like most of the things that's like on her person is like kind of acquired slowly over time, so none of it really like matches. But if she can, it's all in like pink. Including like the little like shaved ponytail on like her head is just bright pink. Got the cat's eye glasses and magnifying her like big hazel eyes, which is what she's named for.
Lovely, thank you. And last but never least, Mai, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Mai. Don't know why I didn't sing song. I'm playing a rather svelte, not very tall kitsune, so spirit fox basically. You'll see him very thoughtfully, having a bit of tea. And he is dressed in a rather quite dapper-looking long coat. He's also with slight gold trims along like the bridges and like the collar and whatnot. Pretty much keeping to himself. He is a College of Eloquence bard, which is something very new that I'm very excited to try out. So he's very much sitting at the table, drinking from his pot of tea, because he doesn't drink. Just kind of keeping an eye on the surroundings,
Okay. So, you all sat there at the table. Simone, the landlord, walks over, goes to introduce herself, but then sort of stops, looks towards Jimothy. Sorry, did you get that tea? Where'd you get that tea from? We don't sell tea in here.
Oh, don't worry. I have my own special brew. I bring my own pot, and it kind of folds out, And little...
Right, sorry, it's just normally we don't allow outside drinks within the premises. It's just sort of it's not really a written rule. It's more of an unwritten rule. It's definitely tea. It's not like some sort of weird wild brew or something, is it?
No. I don't touch the stuff. I need to keep my wits about me.
Is there any particular reason why is the trouble coming? Because I'd like some warning if there is.
Oh, I can make some trouble if you like.
I would rather you did not.
Oh, I'm only joking with you, darling. It's all good. It's all fine. All good on Jimothy's about.
Right, okay. I assume you're Jimothy. Oh, very well.
Yes. I'm Jimothy Brass Fangs, the 3rd Esquire. Lovely to meet your acquaintance.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
No,
Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Apologies, Jimothy. That's a
Thank
strange name. Would anyone like a drink? That's what I came over to say.
I could do with a refill myself.
Absolutely, yes. Right up. Anyone else?
Could I just get some more hot water for my pot, please?
I can.
Or just water. I can get young Finn to boil it for me. I think that's right.
Again. Finn again.
Finny boy.
Just bring some water.
Right. Okay. I will do that. Anyone else? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Is that thing alive?
Which one?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
be rude now. How'd you like it if they called you a thing? Seriously, the service right here. I'd give you 0 moons. I'll give you 0 moons on my review.
0.
It is perfectly fine. I do not require sustenance to stay alive.
Oh heavens, that's impressive. I didn't. Wow, you. Hello there. You.
Hello. I'm Kilobyte.
Kilobyte. Sounds exotic. Yes. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh,
Don't
my
stress me about
apologies.
that.
I didn't realize you cannot speak English.
That's such a strange phrase. It's some sort of a common I've never heard. Very well. So a water and a refill. Anyone else for anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to another whiskey if it's going.
That's the kind of order I can appreciate. Yes. And you, young lady?
Just water, please.
Another water.
Yeah.
Very well. Tony, have we got some water? You just hear this muffled voice in the back. I could go down to the well, but it'll take me about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes, love. Is that okay? Very
Have an
well.
ale while I wait.
Why, certainly,
Probably
yes.
should only have one.
Right you are. A big one, then. She immediately walks off. She
I'm
does not-
that big.
She does not hear you.
It's fine. You and I are the same size.
Hazel, would you
I'll drink
require
it.
me to apply a timer for 15 minutes for your drink to return?
No, thank you. But it's very polite of you to ask.
Okay.
Also, y'all would notice that Hazel never raises her voice like higher than like a certain level.
Hazel.
Oh,
Just can't do it.
So, about 5-10 minutes go by, and you continue in whatever conversations you've been on. Everyone, make a quick perception check for me.
oh.
19.
19,
16.
16.
A natural 20 for 21.
Yeah.
Can I have your dice? I think any time I've ever been part of a game with you, you've never rolled lower than like a 15. It's very rare.
To be fair, Aegis and Reese only tend to roll what they're very good at.
That's true. Okay,
16.
everyone else?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
16.
16. Okay, yeah. All very, very good. You all, while you're sat conversing, do notice in the far corner of the room where the door is, someone does walk in, and Simone rushes over and speaks to them. It appears to be, while heavily cloaked, you can tell with those perception rolls, is an Aarakocra, an elderly Aarakocra. And you watch them and they have a brief discussion, and then she points over towards where you're all sat. And he shakes her hand and he approaches. Good day to you, friends, new friends of town. Yes, are you staying within the town long?
I suppose. Depends who's asking.
Oh, yes. My name is Deleth, and I am here on behalf of the Watchmaster of Felderwin, Endos Mathral. He has, well, the long and short of it, he's having an issue with something and has sent me out to find people looking for a bit of coin to maybe solve an issue for a bit of coin, perhaps?
What kind of issue?
I believe the matter of which is a slightly sensitive, sort of looking around nervously at the other patrons in the bar. But if you are interested, he would meet with you in his chambers to discuss in a more suitable environment.
Allow us to finish our drinks and discuss it amongst ourselves, looking around to the rest of the table.
Yes, by all means, yes. I will be over here at the table by the door when you are ready. Thank you.
I didn't catch your name. What was it?
Oh, it's I didn't catch my name either. I made it up on the spot.
I think it began with a D, Dothrin or something.
Yes, it's something like that. Yes, the lingo's a bit.
Yes.
Yes, that's fine. That'll do.
It's dialect, you know.
Yes, quite.
Happens.
So you're a man of sophistication as well.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Mama and Papa just sent me to the best schools you could imagine. I mean, until the accident, but we got there in the end.
Don't ask about the accident. He'll go off on a longer tangent.
I shall say the conservatoire I was at was absolutely immense until it burnt down, and then there was no other schools good enough to have me, so...
You look and he's already gone and sat down.
Oh, how bloody rude. Can you believe that guy is so bloody rude? Oh, God.
Jimothy, I can actually believe that. You tend to go on long tangents.
Look, you don't have to call me Jimothy when there's no one else around. You can call me Jimmy if you like. But just don't let anyone else hear about it. You hear me?
We're in a public space. I wouldn't dream of calling you Jimmy.
Aye, feck, I've got to put this posho accent on, haven't I? Okay, well...
You alright there, Jim Jam?
I'm just a bit stressed, you know. Just so stressful.
Well, what do you all think? Odd fellow.
It is a bit odd. I mean, I'm fine for any sort of coin. I'm happy to go, but I don't know what the rest of you think.
Be fun.
Never turned down coin before. Not going to stop now.
It sounds like a reasonable job to pursue.
At least find out what they want.
Well, that's what I was about to ask. Like, how would you determine it's reasonable kilobyte? We haven't heard anything about it.
I am a very optimistic being.
We've not even been told how much we're going to be paid. I mean, surely we'd want to find that out before wasting our time meeting someone.
He's very optimistic.
Maybe he needs to change his settings then.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Fair enough.
Setting.
I think the minute you mentioned change the settings, Megabyte, the bigger version, just kind of like its head turns, eyes go red, like kind of.
Activate instant kill.
RDM music starts playing.
Do not touch the master.
Wouldn't dream of it, pal. Wouldn't dream of it.
And after a few minutes, Simone returns with a tray with your requested drinks. A very large ale for Hazel.
That's so much ale.
I'll lean over. I'll drink while you don't.
Oh, thank you so much.
Benny boy, could you do the honors, please? Just boil the water, please. You're so good at it.
You know how much I don't like that. And I'll like flick out my hand as I cast Produce Flame and just kind of hover my hand underneath the pot for a little bit.
Thank you, darling. Would anyone else like some tea? It's rather good stuff I got down in the market.
Excuse me, while I am looking the other way with you having outside beverages, selling them within the premises, that's not good.
Selling them? I'm offering them to have a glass. Purely, they're my friends. It's like if you had a packet of, I don't know, some sort of sweets and you wanted to give them treats.
There's a voice from behind you as one of the other patrons is like, I would like a cup of tea. How much?
Oh, darling, you don't have to pay for it. Just give me a smile and it'll be all good.
You turn around and you see like a massive ogre with like 2 teeth and a bit of drool coming out like, all right, it's my best smile.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful, darling. Here you go. You're going to have a lovely cup of tea.
You see the flame flicker for a second.
Hazel is
Thank you.
doodling in her book.
Like the whole hand like just encompasses the glass, the cup. He's like, I don't know how you drink tea. He just puts the cup in his mouth and starts chomping. Bit of an aftertaste, but all right. Thanks for that.
What a strange man.
Just eat one of your teacups.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got plenty in these pockets.
I'm sure we can buy you a new one with whatever money we're about to make if we decide to go through with this. I mean, might as well. I still need some training before I continue on with my journey. Some practice, if you will.
Ugh. All right, then who's going to go speak to them then? Anyone?
I believe Stratton is the best negotiator of the group.
You're
Go on then,
close to
Stratton.
so close to getting your settings changed.
Kilobyte, Megabyte both look at you, give you like a "you got it, buddy" kind of thumbs up.
It appears you are trying to negotiate a deal. Would you like some assistance? We've already had Clippy on this channel before.
Appears I've been volunteered then.
If you'd prefer, Jimothy is quite versed in words, it seems.
It's up to yourself. Would you rather go?
We could go in pairs. We can go all together. If no one wants to go by themselves.
Yes, me and
A bit of
Jimmy
moral
can-
support, you know.
Sure.
Yes?
So with
Yes.
some kind of trap, better to go in numbers.
Okay.
I didn't think about it as a trap.
I believe it would be more effective if we go as a trio. I will accompany you. He turns to Finnegan and Hazel. Would you, the two of you, mind watching Megabyte while we discuss the proposition?
Okay.
I've never seen him part from you. Sure.
He's been standing up this entire time, so he just like steps over and just goes sits down, and you like notice like the bench just wobble as he sits down next to you guys.
Somewhere behind the bar, Simone is just going, oh, for God's sake.
Oh, she loves us, really.
This is what she gets for having a tavern.
Right, so with that, I'm gonna down my cup of tea. Just... Right, let's go, lads! And... yes, lads. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my whiskey with me.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so you head over as the messenger is sat by the door waiting you. Ah, have you come to a decision?
I believe
yes,
we
yes.
have decided to take it. Yes, yes.
Ah,
Yes.
good, wonderful. Yes, very well. If you'd don't worry about paying the bar tab. I'll sort that out later. If you'd like to accompany me, he starts opening the front door and gestures you to
Kinda
follow.
Look over my shoulder to the others and just kind of like gesture them.
I think we're supposed to be going.
Like, scalding your pot with more fire. Oh. Oh. I guess I will grab the pot. Okay.
A little like flick of like pink shimmers. The pot is now cold with a prestidigitation.
Best spell in D&D.
Need something
Fair
clean,
enough.
hot, different color.
Mhm.
Best spell.
Well, are you ready, Megabyte? I suppose they're gesturing us.
Affirmative. Megabyte kind of gets up and starts going.
With every
Oh,
footstep, there is new cracks in the floor, and Simone's just sinking lower and lower onto the bar.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we're in too much.
Tony's gonna
Can't use
kill
that.
me. Oh,
What's a one shot if there's no property damage?
absolutely.
Can I like roll to see if I would see like the stress that they're like going through with each crack?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Nope, never mind. That's a 3.
Nope. Okay. They'll be fine.
It's fine. I'm more perturbed about the cold teapot that I just spent a minute like scalding.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, one by one, you exit the inn, following the Aarakocra, who leads you down the street and across into this small house. It's sort of getting towards sunset at this point, as you are led inside and are greeted with a very well-dressed human male, mid to late 50s, very well kept, sort of a bit of a stern presence, sort of widow's peak hair, very much receding, but sort of greets you all with like a half smile. Like, are you here to help us with the little issue we've been having? Yes?
Aye.
Affirmative.
Believe so, yes.
I was not expecting an Aeomaton. This is, well, this will be quite interesting then. I've been
Hello.
very...
I'm Kilobyte, and this is my creation, Megabyte.
As he comes bursting through the doorway. Oh, good heavens.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah!
Literally. Well, looks to the Aarakocra. You've certainly outdone yourself today. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you for coming. Apologies for the moving you about. These are sensitive times. The village, the town, I mean, has come under some dark times as of late, ever since the Kryn attack. More specifically, in recent times, there's been a string of rather brutal murders throughout the town. And despite the very prevalent presence of the Crown's Guard since the Kryn attack, they refuse to investigate on the grounds they have no proof, no witnesses, no culprits, and will only intervene if there is solid proof, which, as you can imagine, does not go down well with the populace. So, while I do have my theories and suspicions, I am not in a position to investigate them, so I'm looking for someone to do the legwork, so to speak.
And that's where we come in.
I would sincerely hope so, yes.
Okay. What do you guys think? Turning to the group. Is this something we want to do? And I'm like reaching inside Jimothy's pocket and putting the teapot and the teacup that's left in like the inside pocket that I know is like an interdimensional portal.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, darling. Yes. I mean, personally, I think it's a very good idea. Anything to do, well, to line my pockets, I'm very happy with.
Oh, there will absolutely be a reward. You'd be doing me the biggest of favors.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous is this?
Well, if my suspicions are correct, then the culprit in particular is what many people know as a blood hunter, a practitioner of the blood arts. Rather nasty. So, scale of 1 to 10, potentially 12, maybe? But I'm not an adventurer, so I'm not good at scaling these things personally. I mean, you might get there and have no trouble at all. I hope so. That would be ruddy marvelous.
How much are you offering?
Killbite raises his hand.
Yes, Aeomaton? Yes. So, Kilobite, was it?
Yes. As we are going to be fighting a blood hunter, is it an advantage that I do not possess any blood?
Do you know, I think that's a really good advantage, yes. Ha! You must be the right people for the job then. The fates have shined upon us this day, it would seem.
Killbite turns his head to Stridum and is like, well, partner, whatever you decide, I decide.
Oh, I mean, I'm happy to do a job for money as well as it pays well.
Well, I count 2, 3, 4, 5. 300 gold each will suffice. I'd be very curious to know what an Aeomaton would spend gold on.
How
We have
about
no idea.
how about instead of 300 each, How about 500 each? It does sound bloody dangerous.
That could potentially bankrupt half of the town. Our reward's very
450
generous.
then. 450.
Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
So that's a 23.
23 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 and a 17.
I can push it to 400 each, but if you continue that line of questioning, then I'm afraid the total will probably go down. So take what you can get.
Okay, 400, fine. I know this is a bit cheeky, but any chance I could have a feather as well?
A feather?
Yes, one of your feathers. Look absolutely gorgeous.
Are you saying this to the human?
Oh, I thought the cocker was still here.
I don't have any feathers.
Get one from your friend, the Aarakocra.
I'm sure I can get you a feather. Yes, sure.
Thank you. Yes, 400. That sounds good to me, guys. 400.
That sounds
Works for me.
Okay.
That sounds just fine. I do have a question. Do you only have the one suspect?
At this moment in time, yes. Someone he's been seen in the north of town, which is deserted for the most part. It was the site of the Kryn attack. All the buildings there were burned almost completely to the ground, and nobody lives there anymore. But there has been this individual seen there, covered in blood, and, well, it sounds like a blood hunter to me.
Have you seen or met a blood hunter before?
Oh, heavens no, I've heard the stories.
Right.
Have you got a physical description of the suspect?
Yes, a very bloody person.
I will begin to list races to see if you can confirm or deny which one it is. Human, elf, half-elf, quarter-elf, goblin.
I think what my friend is wanting, sir,
Goblin.
is a description. Were they tall? Were they short?
I think this one needs its settings adjusting.
That's what I've been saying.
Half-orc, Goliath,
Oh my god, just answer him.
Tabaxi, Genasi, Earth Genasi, Fire
But
Genasi.
will you pause for one moment? Let the person to speak. Let them think. We've spoken about this.
Definitely one of those. It would
All
Were they tall or were they short?
somewhat of the shorter variety. I know that doesn't narrow it down. This is mostly a halfling town after all, but someone of the shorter variety.
Were they shorter than any of these people? Anyone in our party?
Similar. Wait, it wasn't one of you, was it?
No.
Wait, was it?
Kilby turns to Finnegan. Where were you on the night of tonight?
I was scalding my friend's teapot with this and like fire.
Ah!
Kilby looks at his little notebook and he's just like, "That is all the questions I have, partner."
Very good.
Wait, am I a suspect in this now? Okay, hold up, rewind. Human friend, I have not gotten your name.
Oh, sis, sorry. I am the Watchmaster, Endos Mathrol.
Watchmaster. Could you point us in the direction that you saw this alleged blood hunter?
So, was there any evidence around the bodies that suggested that kind of practice?
Very good questions, important questions, yes. So, the sightings have been in the northern part of town, which sort of looks out of the window is, if you don't know your north to your south, north is that way. You can't miss it, all the buildings are disheveled and destroyed, so it's that way. And a lot of the bodies were seemingly drained of their blood. Now, we considered the possibility of something like a vampire or something like that, but there were no neck wounds. There didn't appear to be any wounds of any kind. Which is what started us thinking, someone practicing the art of blood magic, being able to draw the blood out of a body. That's the stories I heard growing up.
Did you happen to find any instruments or weapons near the bodies?
No, none at all.
No signs of struggling?
Oh, very much signs of struggle, yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you by chance have one of these bodies for us to examine?
I do not, I'm afraid. In Felderwin, we commit the dead at the soonest available opportunity so that the Wild Mother may take them into her loving embrace. Though we do try to keep that on the down low. They sort of looks around a bit nervously. The Empire is not rather fond of certain religious practices, but we do maintain faith in the Wild Mother, though the Crown's Guard and company do not approve of such things.
I will flip around my little amulet. You see like this very charred piece of wood, but on the back there's a carved motif of the Wild Mother's symbol. I understand.
Ah, wonderful. Yes. Immediately seems a bit more at ease.
I am from the Fire Ashari.
Oh.
From Pyre. So
Well,
you are in safe hands and have no fear. The Empire is not, as far as I'm concerned, in this group.
Well, this could finally be the day we've been waiting for a final resolution to this problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. We should be on our way if we want to get to the bottom of this, unless anyone else has questions.
No. No.
Nothing from me.
Can I roll a history check to see if I've read anything about weird deaths that might be relevant?
Sure, you can go ahead and make a history check.
Well, not everyone's a 20. It's a 13 total.
13. You have read in the past about sort of deaths involving blood hunters, and while the details have always been a little bit loose, some of the stuff he said does seem to track to a point. That's what you can glean with the 13.
Well, I believe that we must head up north to discover the Blood Hunter.
Yes, and I wish you all the luck in doing so.
May the Wild Mother watch over you.
And you as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go see an Aarakocra about a feather.
Thank you.
As he skedaddles, why a feather?
I mean, I
I
have
like them.
feathers.
I'm sure. I know, darling, but there's something about an Aarakocra feather that's just so alluring. I can't decide if I want to turn it into a quill or possibly, I don't know, maybe put it into my next hat.
Oh, that's right. You already took one of his feathers.
You did?
You wouldn't have missed it. It fell. It is one of your molting ones. It's fine. It's an old one. Does make a
Okay.
rather good pen.
I knew it.
Okay?
At the door.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we?
I'll
Suppose.
Yep.
All right. So you start making your way through the town. The sun is beginning to set, and you can see in the distance that the twin moons of Exandria beginning to rise. There is the larger of the two moons, Catha, which at the moment is not quite a full moon, but maybe in a couple of nights' time will be, followed by the smaller yet much more vibrant, deep crimson red moon of Ruidus, which is currently shining a little brighter than normal, actually. It's an interesting sight in the sky as you make your way into the northern part of Felderwin. And much like he said, it is mostly deserted. The houses, the shops are all without roofs. There is burn damage here, there, and everywhere. Almost completely abandoned. Some wildlife is beginning to grow in areas of the buildings, and you can see little like woodland critters running back and forth across the streets. And as it's getting darker, there is a layer of ground mist beginning to form throughout the streets. And it's eerily quiet as you sort of make your way down that main street.
As it gets darker, I will produce flame in both of my hands to shed a 10-foot bright light and 10 feet beyond that dim light.
Okay.
I cast dancing lights.
Okay. What do your dancing lights look like, and how do you cast them?
So from the tips of my three tails, they just kind of shoot out a little bit. Kind of dotted above each one of us just to kind of create a radius. And with each person, it's a different color.
Okay. Like a disco.
Yeah. So obviously over like, well, actually like for example, over Hazel, it's pink. And then possibly green over Kilobyte and Megabyte. Stratum has like purple, and Finnegan has red. And then I have a sort of like a bluishy color.
Okay. Cool.
I
So,
like extinguish my lights seeing that.
how
Sorry,
do we
darling.
wish?
Just preserve your power.
How do we wish to proceed?
Are you
What,
talking about
as in a marching order?
You tell me. You are in this deserted part of town. What? How do you wish to proceed with this investigation?
So we are in the deserted part of town at this point.
Yeah, you've head down the street.
Investigation.
Uh-huh.
Is there
Can we search for
anything
like
weird?
signs of life? Or yeah.
Okay. So
I want to see if there's drops of blood going on.
Okay. So we're going to turn this into CSI Felderwin.
Absolutely.
All right. Anyone who wishes to, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I fly up and get a bit of a vantage point?
Certainly.
18.
I know that face, Aelin.
Oh no, what did you get?
That's another natural 20, this time plus 7.
God damn.
I seriously want your
Jeez.
dice.
It's just
It's a different die. I've got 6 different ones I'm rolling.
Bloody hell. I want all of them then. Gimme.
Can you at least save some for the next time we're playing so that my character doesn't die again? That would be really useful. Although that was my own fault.
Umberly.
That's true. Okay,
She
so
deserved it, though.
yeah. So we've got a natural 20 for a 27. We've got, remind me again, please.
14.
14.
18 from Jimothy, 16 from me.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So all very good. So yeah, you start investigating through the town. No recent signs of any bloodshed or anything. Signs of life, plenty of woodland critters. After searching through a few buildings, you do find in one of them the remnants of a campfire from maybe the previous night.
Okay.
And with a natural 20 for a 27, you do find some old bandages. They're stained, but they're not stained with blood, seemingly. Something else.
Can I lick it and try and figure it out?
Sure, go ahead and make a medicine check, I guess.
Investigation?
Investigation or medicine, your preference.
Okay. That is a 16 for investigation.
Okay, you get a good lick of this stuff. It's very, very unpleasant thing to taste. Definitely some sort of natural fluid, shall we say, but it's not blood. With a 16, you would probably assume it's like from a wound that's been healing. And that's as much as I'm going to describe that.
Yeah. Hazel makes a very unpleasant face. It's just like, eh.
Does
That tastes good.
Mm.
Is the
Would not
taste
recommend.
satisfactory?
Terrible.
May I suggest adding some salt to the taste?
No. No, thank you.
Can I
Healing here.
Can I roll perception to see if we're being watched or if just so we're aware that we're the only ones around? Or...
Sure, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I perceive nothing. I got a 5.
A 5.
I'm too focused on what Hazel's doing, licking that blood, or the fluid.
So with a 5, you suddenly, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And you get that deep sensation that you're being watched. Someone is watching you. It's behind you. To the left, you turn, and it's Megabyte, who's just stood over you, looking down at you.
You scared the living daylights out of me.
Daylight isn't alive! And he walks on.
Oh, you know what I mean. Oh God. Machines.
You see Kilobyte, like, moving some debris. You see a little... From his, like, little chest plate, like, it, like, lifts up, like, almost like a garage door. And, like, an extra little hand is, like, helping him, like, lift the debris. this is his mage hand. So he's just like lifting the debris and like moving it to the side.
That's cool.
Is
Okay.
there,
Do you
like,
see anything different?
go for it, Stratum.
I was going to say, do I see anything different from above?
Did you roll perception before?
I didn't.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll perception now.
That's 22.
22. Okay, rolling really good tonight, guys. So you get a good view from the air of most of these buildings, as most of them have had the roofs sort of burned through, and about maybe 3 buildings down, you just catch the faintest glimpse of some sort of silhouette peering over a ruined wall towards the group.
I'm going to pull out my walkie-talkie that the robot gave me. The sending stone, Patrick, I believe it was.
Yep.
There's something a little further down. Someone's moving.
You're supposed to say Roger after you finish the transmission. Over.
Neither of our names are Roger. I'm not doing that.
10-4. So what direction is the... Is the watcher
Said was it
person?
ahead of us?
It's about 3 buildings down ahead of where the group is currently.
Kilo turns to everybody. I've got word from Stratum that the perpetrator could potentially be 3 buildings that way. Are any of you of the sneaking variety?
No, but I do have something that will help us hide better as a group.
Oh, what's that then?
It'll take just a second to cast it. But
I could help if you like, because I can make things disappear if that helps.
Like invisibility?
Yes. Well, yeah. Yes. If you want to be very uncouth about it, yes.
Uncouth, away.
Okay. So, so many choices. Who do I touch? Who do I touch? I'm going to put my hand on Hazel's shoulder and cast invisibility.
Oh, that is a lot of trust in me. I am going to try and deliver.
Well, you know, you're small. Might as well be hidden as well. So anything that you're wearing or carrying is also going to be invisible as well. So you don't have to worry about floating objects and whatnot. Yeah.
And Hazel can see without the dancing lights.
It's very true.
Cool. Good to know. Yeah, bro.
Okay. So we have a invisible Hazel. What about the rest of you?
Are we planning to send Hazel alone? Or are we wanting to go as a group or as a pair? I mean, as Kilo said back in the tavern, it's better to go as a trio.
I mean, I suppose, yes. I mean, I can do it again, but I can't do it too many times, otherwise I need another pot of tea, you know?
If you've already cast it and you cast it again, it'll cancel out the other one.
Yeah.
Damn it, yes, you're right.
I can actually send up a signal if I'm in trouble.
Okay.
Just look for the pink.
If
Well-
you like as well. Sorry, go ahead.
Well,
Probably better idea.
seeing as Hazel is already currently invisible, we are currently a quartet. Quartet. That is the word. We have myself and Megabyte. We have Finnegan and Jimothy. We're a quartet right now, and Hazel is our incognito secret weapon if shit goes south, as my partner would say.
But where does Stratum fit into this? Because there's 5 of us. 6 if you count Megabyte.
He is our eye in the sky.
He's fine.
I think we've established that caw and tucky don't work.
Ticky.
I'm just a bird too.
Oh, okay. Well, are we planning? Our invisible one, you go. The rest of us, what are we doing?
We should advance at a medium pace in comparison to our invisible compatriot here. And partner, would you mind flying directly above us? And would you be able to stay hidden up there?
I can fly above you, but a little out in the open. Don't know how hidden I can be. Roger.
Roger that. 10-4. What if you use the buildings as appropriate cover? Roger.
If you think that's a good idea, I'll give it a go. Roger. Who is Roger, by the way? Roger.
He's so awkward. I love it.
He is my inventor.
So while you're having this conversation, Stratum, you do get the sense that you are being watched, and as you're flying around, you look and you see at the very top of one of the trees is a very stern owl that is staring at you. And you can make a history check, if you like, to see if this is anything you've heard of before.
History. 22.
22. God, you guys are rolling good tonight. I love it. So with a 22, you've read books about history around these parts, sort of more particularly sort of Zadash and this sort of area of the Empire. Over the last few years, there has been stories of a very big, mean owl flying around, causing chaos. Sometimes just observing.
No, is this?
I love it so much.
This owl has been referred to in the past by some as Professor Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Professors and folks for danger.
It,
For those who don't know who Professor Thaddeus is,
it certainly matches the description, shall we say.
He's mean.
okay.
It's a very, very mean owl from early season 2.
They're just chilling at the top of the tree, staring, but like with a glare.
Wonderful.
Okay. So we're all going. That's the plan.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Good job.
Amazing. So you'll get a +10 to your rolls. I assume if you're traveling stealthily, you are... Well, actually, no. If you've cast invisibility, then your dancing lights are gone. Because both require concentration.
Fuck me.
But if you are traveling stealthily, you won't want your dancing lights anyway, so it's good. So, proceeding stealthily, the four of you go ahead and make a stealth check. And Hazel, if you are progressing forward as well, please make yours with advantage. Although, had you already gone by the time Pass Without a Trace was cast?
Hazel probably would have been waiting in the doorway to kind of listen in for the plan.
Okay, so I'm going to say roll it with advantage and you get +10 as well. Because why not? Let's see how ridiculous your dice can get.
I assume I'm too far away to be affected by...
It's only
The spell?
within 30 feet.
Yeah, it's 30 feet,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, no. Danger.
Oh, oh no.
I got a 20.
20,
Total.
okay.
I got a 29.
Can you also roll for Megabyte? But
I'm doing
at
that.
disadvantage because of his size and already now canonized less stealthy nature.
I mean, he's only he's only medium. He's not like super huge. And he
I mean, you
got
still
a
get-
7.
But he still gets the +10.
17.
Yeah, 17, that's good.
7.
What's up? 8. How'd you get an 8? You get a +10. Or have you got a minus? I was going to say, have you got a
18.
minus stealth?
Oh, God, sorry, Mac. So is it +10 on my roll or +10 plus my modifier, or?
It's
In this
you roll and then you roll with your modifier and then you add 10.
18 then.
18. Okay,
Yeah.
that is a lot better. Okay,
What did Hazel?
so
8.
22.
a 22. So you all proceed stealthily, and wait, did we get our eyes in the sky stealth roll? Remind me.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay.
I'm in danger.
Oh no.
So as you are flying around surveying the scene, trying to keep an eye on everything, you can see the group getting closer, and this figure's still there, still looking. As you make your next pass, you notice Thaddeus is a tree closer to you, but still staring. Quite unnerving. Hazel, as you are the first to get up close, you can see now that this robed figure is seemingly a halfling. And you can just see enough through the hood and the low light. You have dark vision, don't you? So you can see they appear to be female. A somewhat disheveled face, but they don't look particularly aggressive. They look a bit timid at the moment. Mid to late 30s. Curly brown hair. Traces of blood on the robes. And you can see them just looking off towards the direction of where the group are approaching from. You can't tell if they can see the group, but they are definitely looking in that direction.
Can I circle like around behind her?
Sure.
And
Excuse me, do you need help?
Oh! She immediately jumps, turns around, pulls out a dagger, and looks around. Who said that? Who said that? I told you not to come for me again. I told you.
Oh, who is
Ah.
who?
She just starts slicing at the air, like nowhere near you.
Please
but-
don't. I'm gonna have to cast a spell if you don't stop.
Well, just be careful what you cast because we're getting raided by Sensei Suplex. Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you for raiding in. It's good to see you all. We are in the midst of our Wildemount one-shot, A Price Paid in Blood. So you find us in the middle of a murder investigation, so to speak, within the quaint little village/town of Felderwin. So welcome. We're glad to have you here. We're right in the middle of the action as the group has managed to sneak up on their suspect. So hope you stick around and find out what happens. So they start slashing at the air in front of them, nowhere near you because they can't actually see where you are. They just hear your voice. Get away! Get away!
I'm not approaching. Just relax. Do you need help?
How can I trust you?
Well, if you put away the knife, I will make myself seen.
You make yourself see first, and then I'll put the knife away.
I really don't want you to stab me.
I really don't want to stab anybody, but I am shit scared right now.
And have blood on you.
Yeah, I don't want any more, please. If it
I'm gonna
helps,
trust you.
if it helps, it is mine.
Yes, you're injured, right?
Well, it's yeah, part of the job. But
Well, what's your job?
you reveal yourself, and then we can talk. And tell your friends to stand down, or whoever they are. They're not Crown's Guard, are they?
No, but the Crown's Guard isn't investigating. Do you know about the murders?
I do. I've been investigating them myself.
They didn't mention another investigator.
Who's they? Who sent you?
It's on my other page of notes.
The Watchmaster?
Wow, and you expect me to trust you? Oh, I don't know.
I came because it was a mystery. I think everybody else came because they wanted to get paid.
That sounds about right.
But he mentioned seeing somebody covered in blood. And that's about it.
Right. Spins the knife round so that he's holding the blade. Okay.
Hazel kind of shoots up a little like minor illusion that just says "okay" and like pastel pink.
That's strangely adorable.
And then this mystery person can now see Hazel.
Oh, you're a goblin. There used to be a time when people didn't like goblins around here. I don't really mind. Just as long as you're not gonna kill me. I can trust you, can't I?
I'm a terrible liar.
That strangely gives me a bit of confidence. Okay. And your friends, you can tell them to calm down. I saw them coming. One of them looked really nasty. One of them looked a bit like a ponce, really, but takes all sorts.
It seemed quite lovely. Anyway, but like, what's your story? Why are you out here?
And she sits down and she starts like opening a pack and starts pulling out bits of scrap wood. Looks like she's starting to make like a campfire. Well, my name is Jeru Ithta, and I came here a few weeks ago. Try and find the person who's been murdering all these people. Because see that she starts thumbing a necklace around her neck. First victim was my wife. The Crown's Guard didn't want nothing to do with it. I went to every authority that I could, and the Watchmaster wanted to help at first, and then a couple of days later completely changed his attitude. Like, completely. Started saying that I was the suspect and run me out of town. Sent hitmen after me. I did what I had to do to stay alive, but...
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
Does it? Because it doesn't to me.
Well, okay, the connection between what changed his attitude is missing, but essentially we were supposed to be your next assassins, I guess.
Right. Around about this time, the rest of you probably get close enough now to see Hazel, no longer invisible, chatting to a halfling woman, semi-covered in blood, sat building a campfire. And she sort of
Your
gets
friend,
her
Hazel.
haunches back as she sees all of you.
I will pop out my flames, produce flame. Guard
New
it.
friend, it's fine.
Hello,
With that, I'll
am
take the tea.
Philip.
With that, I will take the teapot, put it over the flames, and say, "Look, my darling, have a cup of tea. It's all good. We're fine." I'll just pour it.
Need help with your fire there?
Please, yes. But you're the latest assassins.
Well, I mean, I think that's what we were supposed to be.
And who is this, and why are you covered in blood?
I'm Jero Ithta, and I am being framed for these murders, so to speak. I came here to investigate them because the first victim was my wife, and the Watchmaster, at some point, changed his mind and started saying that I was the perpetrator and started sending people after me, drove me out of town.
What are your current leads on the actual perpetrator?
He has a point, but sorry about your wife.
Sorry, I've heard stories. I hadn't seen one of these automatons, whatever they're called. It's fascinating.
Oh, I apologize. I was supposed to show sympathy. He reaches for Jero's hand, and is just like, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Sympathy.exe has been loaded.
You see like a little like teardrop emoji in his eye.
Oh no.
Oh, that's precious.
Well,
You could probably let go of their hand now. Kilo.
Yeah. To be fair, it's just nice to be talking to someone that's not trying to kill me, even though that's what you were supposed to be doing.
I mean, we could very well still do that, but since you're not, and we are talking and you're building a fire, I'm at a loss for words. Jimothy.
Yes?
What are your leads on the case?
Well, I don't really have any. I thought I did before, because there was one victim that was different from the rest.
How
a
so?
bit more. It was more vicious. Like most of the victims, it seemed to be like very intricately done, almost like, you know, like with surgical precision, so to speak. And then there was one that was just carnage. There was barely anything left.
So
And that was
you
when his attitude changed.
That is conflicting with our prior information. The match, or the watchmaker
Master.
informed us, that's him, informed us that there was no fatal wounds on any of the victims. They had been drained of their blood.
Of course, he'd say that.
Is anybody
That's-
getting the impression that maybe the Watchmaster was the really mangled body, and has since been replaced?
Oh, that I
Now
had
that you
not
mention it.
considered.
Interesting. I did find it weird that they only had one suspect in a serial murder mystery. They only had one suspect and they blamed you. I found that quite odd.
I mean, it's no surprise they say that there's no blood because, you know, it's a bit of a taboo, but I am a blood hunter. And we do sometimes harness blood for our abilities. But as you can see, and she like opens part of her like shirt to reveal like big gashes on her chest. Like, I use my blood for my attacks. I certainly don't attack anyone innocent. But it's the nature of hemocraft. It's what we do. So I make a very good fall guy.
Can I do a history check to see if I know about the orders? So I can ask them about their order.
Of course you can, yeah.
I do not. That was a 2.
Good, so I don't need to Google them then.
You
Fine,
said
there's only like
one of
3 or
them-
4.
You said one of the bodies was mangled and very little left. How long ago was that?
About 2.5 weeks.
And how long ago was it since there was a full moon?
Oh, I don't know when the last one is. Which one? I mean, Catha's nearly at full moon now. Not quite. A couple more nights, maybe. You know, Druidus is always just a bit weird and red and stuff.
And I know you said you were banished. Am I right?
Well, they drove me out of town. So
Drove you out of town.
They said I was a murderer.
And during that time, you haven't met any other, you haven't seen any other creatures or other blood hunters back? Because I know you don't really follow in packs, but
No. I traveled on my own. I'm from Zadash. That's where me and my wife lived. She came here to get some grain. That was it. It was just a shopping trip, and she didn't come home.
Do you know when the last time both moons were full at the same time?
I mean, I don't know. I assume about a month ago ish, give or take.
And how long
Like
has
this.
this Watchmaster been in his position?
Let me think. I mean, I'm not originally from here per se. Like, say we came from Zadash, and I moved here after the murder to try and solve the crime and all the others. I'm pretty sure someone had said that the Staroska had hired the Watchmaster about 2 years ago, give or take. The Staroska's been here for about 30 years.
And what does he look like?
But the Watchmaster,
Yes.
You
sort
saw
of,
him. He's the human.
he's
You asked
oldish,
him for a feather.
bit of a pompous prick.
Okay. And this is the first time there's been any sort of attacks in the whole time he's been here.
Well, there were the attacks from the Kryn dynasty, but that was a little while back now. That's why all the
Okay.
Crown's Guard have been here, but that's part of the war. That's been going on for years. This is certainly new, I would say, if that's what you're asking.
New in this area.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I think your friend might be onto something though. Like there's something with this Watchmaster. From the change his attitude so quickly and so aggressively. I don't know.
I mean, why? What were the other murders like?
They were clean and precise. They, as best I could tell, some sort of very sharp curved blade, maybe like a scimitar or something.
Like ritualistic or?
Maybe, I mean, not in the sense that I'm accustomed to, but I mean, it could be.
See, since we've been in this part of town, have we seen any corpses?
No.
Weren't we told there were no marks on the body at all?
Yes.
Can confirm.
Why this part of town?
Well, it's been abandoned since the Kryn attack. Nobody comes up here. So I can lay low, I can try and continue my investigation from here, but obviously it's a little bit difficult when there's a manhunt out for you.
Since your wife was the first, can you tell us anything else about the other victims?
Only that they were locals, they were halflings, like myself. There didn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for the specific targeting.
And were they killed in this area or in the main part of town?
Oh, they were killed here, there, and everywhere, all across town.
Were the bodies found at night, during the day?
They were mostly found sort of early morning.
So
I'd
probably late at night.
I'd hypothesize that they'd been assaulted in the night.
Are the family members of the victims still here? Do you know? Like, do they still live here in town?
I assume so. I've been staying out here for the last few weeks. I would assume so. Some might have moved on. I don't know. I think everyone deals with grief differently.
Since we have near free reign, we could go ask different family members. Ask around if they saw the body, and if there's more information that we can glean than what the Watchmaster is telling us.
Is there some sort of mortuary?
No, I don't
Potentially.
believe so. It's the custom to bury the dead as soon as able, or some prefer cremation. It varies.
So no one does any investigation of the body after it's found, before it's disposed of is the wrong word, but
Interred.
thank you. Yes.
Not to my knowledge, no. It was hard enough at first for me just to be able to investigate the first few.
You said they were sliced with a thin blade. The Watchmaster told us they were drained of their blood. Is that also true, or is that more falsified evidence?
That's it's a very clever lie to make it very easy to believe a blood hunter would be behind it, as one of the less nice but definitely effective means of interrogation of someone is to pull the blood out of one's body through whatever available orifice is to hand. It's not something I would do. I
So you're not the type of blood hunter that keeps reserves in vials or anything, no?
Oh God, no.
Okay, sorry. Did not mean to offend, just wanted to ask. I know that some blood hunters do choose to do that, especially as it can take a while to heal. Sometimes.
I try. We were supposed to retire. That's when we were living in Zadash. I wasn't going to do it anymore, and then she died.
Was she buried here, or did you take her back?
My wish was to take her back to Zadash. The Watchmaster wouldn't allow it.
Where's the graveyard?
I don't think they put her in the graveyard. They did something else, I don't know what.
Where do they take her body?
I don't know, but I need to find out.
I propose a solution or an idea of sorts.
I'm all ears.
So the Watchmaster wants Jero here in either dead. What if we propose a fake capturing of Jero and pretend that the Watchmaster can dispose of Jero themselves, but we do a bait and switch. So we get the Watchmaster to almost confess to what their crimes were in front of said target, and I possess an ability where I can almost get Jero out of there if things start to go shit south.
Well, and if we want to go that route, I can, through magic, help Jero feign death.
I could also pretend to be him. I have a disguise that I could use from the little tricks that I picked up. Make it appear that I am him.
But does
That
that
way
require
he's not-
concentration?
No. Just a simple disguise kit.
Well, that all sounds. Well, I don't really know what I've got to live for if I don't try. So, I will try your bait and switch if you want.
It also allows the opportunity for you to get closure on this scenario.
Is this a therapy bot?
It does it from time to time.
It's okay to not be okay.
I
Feel
think he tries.
your feelings.
If you were a
That is
bard, I
all
would.
the time we have
if you-
for today.
If you were a bard, I'd consider that
Come back
inspiration.
next week.
Welcome to my kilobyte talk.
Kilotox.
Kilo talks.
Kilo talks.
Oh god.
He doesn't even have enough RAM to run the fucking conversation.
He fries his CPU halfway through.
Yeah. Well, I think it's worth a shot. Can certainly try anyway.
And if we get him to confess, we can always perhaps try and arrange it to where the guards are there. So they're presented with the evidence directly.
Mm.
Well, I hope your evidence is better than whatever he's cooked up. 'Cause a lot of people in town are under his thumb, if you know what I mean. I apologize. You know, not everyone has opposable thumbs. No offense meant.
It's fine.
I also am capable of building a small recording device. So long as we get the correct 6 seconds of him confessing said crime.
It was me. You see, it was me.
I got it on tape.
Would have got away with it, one for you pesky kids.
And you robotic dog.
He said it. He said the thing.
All right, so
Well, if that's
How-
something you're comfortable with.
might as well try at this point.
If it helps, I can summon a small little creature to like spy on him with. I don't know if that helps.
I think there's one spying on you at the minute. I hope he didn't send that. She's looking up at this tree where Professor Thaddeus now, closer still staring at you.
I don't
Carter.
like this owl.
Is that a friend or foe?
Unconfirmed.
I could always ask
Disposing
it.
of potential threat. So Killbite's little chest plate is going to like slide up. You see like a little cannon kind of goes as a firebolt launches straight at the oil.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Go ahead and roll an attack. Go ahead and roll an attack. You said it.
Oh, Jesus.
I like push it out of the way.
Someone reset him.
That's a 22 to attack the oil intruder.
How much?
It's 22 to hit.
A 22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh
So you're
no!
gonna kill him, aren't you?
No. Don't kill Professor Thaddeus.
Matt Marsh is definitely gonna sue now.
Bold of you to assume
That
you
is
can.
9 points of fire damage.
More like Marisha Ray's gonna sue.
Yeah. 9 points. Okay, you get a direct
I do not-
hit on this owl, and as the smoke settles, no trace. Must have reduced him to ashes.
Threat eliminated.
But have just talked to it. You don't have to go around killing animals.
It could have been a potential spy on our plan.
Well, and if I went and talked to it and it didn't respond, then listen, we can put what you call a protocol in. Is there a way to reset this guy?
That's what I was wondering.
Anyway,
There's
there's
just
a-
like standing.
There's a fella up in Tierstock who's good at robotics. Maybe if we all get out of this alive, maybe we can go pay a visit to him. Some fancy fella. He's got a big robot. Takes notes for him.
oh, interesting. Well, maybe. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
So we're going
Has
ahead with the plan.
Has anyone got any like manacles or anything? You know, obviously make it a good show.
I just kind of stuff my hands into my pockets of holding. See if I can
Do
find anything.
manacles, or I could.
Thank
Would
you
I
for
be
the
able to
subscription,
craft
Scarlett.
some manacles with like debris and stuff?
Say that again. Sorry.
Would I be able to quickly like craft some manacles with like some debris that's laying around?
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Okay,
I was doing that. I could also kill you or create the illusion that you're dead for
Aye.
an hour.
That's very, very,
It's very
very kind of you to offer. I'd like to stay alive, if possible. Even pretend alive is, pretend dead is less favourable.
It's the thought that counts, I suppose. Jeez.
Just thinking they might put you in the same place they put your wife.
Oh, they can certainly try. And I'll go down without a fight. You give me that chance to confront that man, and we'll get the truth.
I mean, if we're going to do that, I could always cast an illusion to make it, I don't know, as if you are potentially dead. At least you're not actually, well, my friend doesn't have to get his hands on you.
Look, this is your guys' investigation, so to speak.
Well,
I'm
We're
your
complicating things.
I'm your criminal. You've caught me, so do what you will.
Making manacles.
All right, so you managed to construct some manacles, and go ahead and roll me a Tinker's Tools check, just to see how efficient these manacles are. As an artificer, you should have Tinker's Tools, right?
Yeah, that's just proficiency bonus here.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Surprisingly good pair of manacles. Given the tatters of supplies and equipment in this ruined part of town, you managed to do a pretty stand-up job.
How jealous is Stratum right now?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, so the manacles are put on. Back to town then?
Yes. Shall we? Yes, let's go. I was going to say, should we gag you? But I think you'll be fine.
God, I haven't been asked that in a while.
Do you want a marching order?
To
go back to town?
I don't think we need a marching order going back into town. You're not marching into a hostile environment. Well, not yet. So you're heading back, and you're going to head to the house where you met the Watchmaster? I'll take that as a yes.
So.
As we're going, do we see any of the guards about?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
It's not great. It's an 11.
An 11. Even with an 11, you don't see any guards as you come back into town. It's more noticeable as there has been a high presence of guards within Felderwin recently.
Where'd all the guards go?
I don't know.
Hold up. Is this location that we're going back to this guy's home?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, what is it, Finn?
I was just thinking, I don't trust the guy.
The Watchmaster? Or...
The Watchmaster.
Okay, good.
I don't trust him, and I was thinking maybe someone tried to find out some dirt on him. What's going on? Why aren't there any guards? Why were we sent after one and only one suspect? The bodies, things aren't adding up. I don't trust him, and I don't want to take our prisoner to him without further understanding of who this person is. Money or not, I would rather us and our prisoner escape with our lives, if need be.
I can see where you're getting at.
I'll go with anything that's going to keep me alive.
I'm not handing you over.
Good.
Well, I mean, where would we get such dirt on this Watchmaster? Like, who would we speak to? Where would you
We
suggest
just
it?
had a tavern.
Well, yes, there's a lot of gossip queens and taverns. I know from my journeys. Well, There
So
is,
round about this time, you notice just across the street, the Aarakocra from before is walking across the road, turns, looks at you all, sees
I
the
still pass
prisoner.
without a trace up. I still pass without a trace up. I haven't cast any other spell. I've been concentrating.
Oh. In which case, he doesn't see you. Just. You see him sort of walk across, looks sort of in your direction, doesn't really actually see you. And sort of hurriedly runs over towards the house where the Watchmaster is. And as he goes inside, you can see that he looks out of the door before he closes it.
Again, I don't trust him.
Is there other people in the streets, or are the streets empty?
Mostly empty. There's one or two people going here and there, but most people look to be going home for the night.
Oh, is it late?
It's the sun's pretty much setting as we speak.
Gonna pull us into an alley so we have a little bit more cover.
Okay.
Are there any windows we could get a vantage point into the Watchmaster's house?
There are a few windows on the house, yeah. It's a little bit further down the street from where you are currently.
I mean, we can always pop Kilobyte through the window. Have a wee recon session. What do you think? Or yourself, Hazel. You're small enough.
Also the same size as Hazel. We have 3 tinies.
Okay, 3 tinies. We'll shove you through the window, then. We'll shove you through the hole. Can't guarantee you'll get out the other way, but at least you'll be in numbers.
And we can try to open a door from the inside.
We'll be on top of each other.
3 tinies in a trench coat.
How'd that happen?
So where is the
You can
closest
always
window?
summon a small
actually?
animal to sneak in.
Say that again, sorry?
Sorry?
I could always summon a small animal and sneak it in. Spy.
That's an idea.
Does that find familiar or something similar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find familiar.
Okay.
That's up to you.
I'm just putting it on the table. If people want to sneak in, we can.
I would say we try that first. I mean, we've got to make decisions here. We can't pussyfoot about. So I would say I'm going to say yes to the animal.
I
agree.
agree with Jimmy.
Yes? Wonderful. Okay, Stratton, find your furry friend, send them forth, and then we shall continue to investigate. How does that sound?
Works for me.
Brilliant. Excellent. Time is of the essence, my friends.
Good, because this is going to take 10 minutes.
Oh, wonderful. Cup of tea, anyone? Thank you, Finny boy.
Chatham would like to then cast Find Familiar.
Okay. You cast Find Familiar, and what does your familiar look like?
We'll go with a little white mouse.
A little white mouse. Okay. It apparates next to you and looks up with big, encouraging eyes, awaiting its call as my beer suds up all over my table.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's awaiting your command.
Well, which window or crevice are we putting him through?
Are there any open windows?
Like an open window, or maybe under the door. Is there a door? A back door?
From where you were in the building before, you only noticed one main door. It's quite a small house. There are a few windows that you could use.
What if someone goes and chugs it on the roof and it climbs down the chimney?
There is a chimney breast.
Let's just hope that there's no fire on.
Is there smoke coming from the chimney?
Make a perception check.
Oh no!
Ho, ho, no.
Believe it or not, that's another 22.
Another 22. You feel very confident that you cannot see any smoke coming from this particular chimney at this particular moment in time.
Well, we can
Yeet the
put him
mouse.
down the chimney.
Well, if you want, you're a flyer. You could probably drop it, but I could just run up and throw it. I'm not this sure.
I mean, there's one person on this stream who is an aficionado of yeeting things.
Yes.
We are very aware of.
I can repel it with one of my tails if that helps. Slam dunk it.
Killbite is gonna get out his little cool mage hand and just go. It's gonna pick up the mouse and just like extend 30 feet in the air until it reaches the roof.
Just there, like.
Oh, poor mouse.
All right.
Will this suffice?
Our Faust.
There's a mouse silliest a bit this house.
There definitely is at the moment.
No. So Mousy Boy's through the chimney, I'm assuming? Or
So,
have you dropped
Mousy
him yet?
Boy is on the roof, scuttles up towards the chimney, climbs up onto the chimney, and you just see the tail drop through. Now, are you going to look through the eyes of your familiar? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you enter the perception of your familiar. And through these mousy eyes, you see dropping down, landing softly, thankfully softly, at the bottom of the chimney, where are the charcoaly remnants of a fire from probably the previous night. And you can see one figure directly in front of you. Not directly in front of the fireplace, but directly in front of you in the room, sort of in the center of the room. That's all you can see from now, and there is some sort of conversation taking place. Would you like to proceed further in?
Yeah, let's try and hear some of the conversation.
Okay. As you approach, go ahead and make a stealth check for the mouse familiar.
Oh no, I need to get my stats.
It's no
Oh,
longer
God.
a white mouse. It fell
There is
into
so
charcoal.
much.
It really is.
There is so much beer on my desk right now. This is not good.
Oh.
You
That's
could
what
go to
happens
break
when
and you
drink
could clean it up.
Budweiser.
It's all good. It's fine. I'll sort it out. We'll be fine. Okay. How do we do?
Not a 22, but a 20.
What's with all
20.
these high rolls today?
The
Jesus.
mouse got a 20.
The mouse got 20.
Fuck it out. I
Friends
want that mouse.
in the chat, if you've got them, spam the chat with your 20s. Because the dice are hot tonight, it seems. So, mousy familiar creeping ever forward.
Noise.
You get right up behind the left foot of the Watchmaster, who you can see now is stood talking to this Aarakocra. And the Aarakocra is frustrated. It's like, I don't understand. Why a feather? What is the significance of a feather? And he's saying, look, it's quite all right. It's part of the payment. And besides, you won't have to worry about it. It's fine. It's just a feather. I could be taking much worse from you. It's like, oh, well, if you must. It's like, get it from the back, because it hurts less from the back. It's just, oh, quite all right. Just turn around. And he turns around and he sort of braces himself. Oh, God, that is painful. As the Watchmaster drives scimitar straight through the back of this Aarakocra.
Better not be blood on my feather.
Yanks the scimitar up as the Aarakocra, now being held up by the scimitar, goes limp and drops to the floor.
I don't know. Fuck. Hate D&D sometimes.
As soon as I see that, I like.
Yeah, go on.
No, as soon as I see that, I drop and be like, he just stabbed the bird guy. The bird guy got stabbed.
I'm going to go run. I'm running in the door, and I'm casting Burning Hands on this fucker.
Yeah, you are,
Okay.
bitch.
Megabite is going to jump through the window.
All right. So,
I'm gonna follow suit
Yeah, same.
and bring
So-
my trombone.
In we go.
so here's how we're
Surprise,
going.
motherfucker.
And
So here's how we're gonna do this. Since none of y'all are approaching stealthily anymore, he can very much hear you coming. As
With me?
you use, you with your trombone out, as you all enter the house in your varied ways. You see the corpse of this Aarakocra on the floor ahead of you. Blood pouring out, and the form of the Watchmaster turned away from you turns to face you all with a smile. And as you rush forward, you feel this wall of force that you all hit against. And he starts laughing, and as he does, there's a flash in his eyes of bright green, and you start to see his form shake and shimmer as the individual impersonating the Watchmaster for the last few weeks begins to reveal his true form. Thick matted fur, torn clothing, and very particular set, very distinguishable, backward facing palms on the claws. As Endos Mithral's imposter is revealed to be a Rakshasa. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no!
Can I just quickly ask?
You
Would
certainly
I have to wait for initiative before rolling for casting Bardic Inspiration?
Who are you giving Bardic Inspiration for? I'll say you can grant one on your way to there.
Okay. I'm gonna grant it to my boy Finn.
To Finn. Okay.
And I use it
I got a
immediately
natural
to
20.
reroll my initiative.
Holy shit. Right. 1 minute.
I got a natural 20.
I got a dirty 20.
I'm in danger.
I got a 6.
Right. Okay. So, I need to roll for the prisoner who still has his hands bound. Has her hands bound, shall I say?
That's right.
It.
Oh, we got a stream thing. What was that? Thank you for following, Fraley17. Thank you. Just in time for the encounter. So, 25 to 20.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
22. Okay, that's how we'd like to start.
22.
And I got a dirty 20.
Okay. 20 to 15. No 20 to 15? Okay, 15 to 10? Oh.
Guys!
No. No.
Okay, 10 to 5.
8.
8.
Oh, 6.
Oh, 2 on 6? Okay, rollies.
2 on 6.
Both of you roll a d20.
Well, no, it's dexterity.
Oh, we can do dexterity if you like.
Dex.
Who's got the high dex?
I have a +1. I have a 13 to dex.
I have a +5.
To dex?
15 dex. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at my saving throws. +2,
I was gonna say.
14 +2, so
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
looking at the wrong section. I'm getting excited.
I'm to dex. What?
I'm like a bloody airhead patch. Well, I'm a bard.
Okay. All right. So, top of the round with a 22. Stratum, what would you like to do?
Cry.
Yeah.
It's a free action. Crying is free action.
Yay! I've been told I'm allowed to feel my feelings by the robot. I'm gonna go with Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Okay, Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
It's 2 beams at level 5, so
2 beams at level 5.
oh well, all my luck is gone. That was a natural 2 and a natural 7.
Natural 2 and a natural 7. They just spray off to the side.
That's all I got. We'll see what everyone else can do.
All right. Magnificent opening round. Thank you. That brings us to Kilo.
So, as Kilo Megabyte smash through the window, their eyes immediately go they flash red. Kilo kind of rolls to the side, his chest plate opens, and a spear kind of goes, like, kind of shoots out towards him.
Okay.
Let's see. Roll to hit. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's a not 1. So I got an 8. Take it that dog.
No. So the spear comes out. It goes into the wood to the side.
But that's okay because there's a chain on the end of the
It's retractable.
spear. So it retracts because it's my returning weapon, and he's going to shoot it again for his extra attack.
Sweet. Go for it.
$14 to hit.
14 just misses.
Hits. So again, like it launches past him, but like retracts back, and then he looks straight up to Megabyte, and like you see like little numbers go, and then Megabyte like rushes over, and he would like to. Let's see. Steel Defender. He would like to use a Force-Empowered Rend. Melee weapon attack. Okay. Where's the...
I just realized the music
Attack
stopped
modifier
working.
hit. Got it.
1 second.
1d8 plus force damage. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so that is 17 hit with the Rend.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so new character, who this? 1d8 of damage. That is 2 force damage.
2 force damage. How do you want? No.
Very epically.
No. It has more than 2 hit points.
So yeah, Megabyte just rushes up and opens his like little jaw flap and just goes and climbs down.
Barely even relax, he just shrugs it off and just smiles. Is that the best you have?
Megabyte.
Okay, anything else? Is that the end of your turn?
That is me.
All right, that brings us to the Rakshasa. Well, he's going to go for the person that's just managed to cause him some damage. I think. Let's have a look here. Haven't played with a Rakshasa before. This is nice. It looks towards Kilo and extends a hand, a weird backwards hand, as the Rakshasas do have backwards hands. Quite creepy. As it extends this backwards hand, it's like, I think you'd be better serving me, don't you? Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, Kilo.
So he's
Can
attacking.
I counterspell?
You can certainly try.
So is he attacking Kilo or Megabyte? Megabyte's the defender.
This is Kilobyte. But
So me.
what level? We might have a counterspell here. So first time I've had a counterspell to deal with as well. What level are you going to counterspell at?
It casts Warlock, so it casts top level, which is level 3 for me, which I think is the normal counterspell.
Okay.
So 4th level or lower get automatically counterspelled.
Yep. So the Rakshasa was casting it at 3rd level. So the counterspell goes through.
Yes.
So the energy about to erupt from this Rakshasa's hand in an attempt to charm our little Kilobyte friend fizzles out as he then looks towards the owlin and snarls. I'll get to you in a minute.
Beep.
And
Kilo looks at Strider and is just like, partners.
Partners.
and for the rest of his turn, we'll just stand there, and brings out his claws, which come out even longer. Not quite like primal savagery, but it's like a different kind of thing. Which will do it for his turn, which brings us to Giraud, who is still restrained. She's a little limited, but let's see what she can do. Let's have a look. Okay, so she's like, I can't get these bloody things off, and then she just slams it into her chest and pulls down, which rips an old wound open on her chest, which deals a little bit of damage. Okay. Activating one of her Crimson Rites, and you see a glyph light up on the chest of this Rakshasa. Nothing seems to happen, but there is a glyph there of some sort. And she says, if someone can get me out of these, I could probably be a bit more helpful. And that ends her turn, which brings us to Hazel.
Hazel would like to try and get her out of the manacles.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
I'm sorry, what was the...
Strength check.
Oh, no.
So that's
like
a
the
Dungeon
bonus
Master's
action?
2 favorite words. Oh no.
Wee little goblin. But can I use my bonus action to inspire myself? as a
Sure,
bard?
why not? How do you inspire yourself, Hazel?
Okay, you got this, you got this, you got this.
Little self pep talk there.
Little
Hell yeah.
self-pep talk, yep. I don't know what my bardic inspiration is. Oh, it's a D8.
It's a D8.
I've never been a bard this high level. Okay. Apparently, Hazel's pep talk worked because that was a 6 on the D8, a 17 on the D20, and a +0 because
So
of Jack
with-
of all trades.
With the surprising level of strength from this small little goblin, the manacles come flying apart. Kilo, your magnificent creation's just been shattered to pieces by this small little goblin friend. If you were capable of emotions, I'm sure your hearts would break.
He's done better.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Action, bonus action, movement. I'm done.
All right. That brings us to Jimothy with Finn on deck. You are muted, Jimothy.
I was munching biscuit, sorry. So with my my beautiful shining glimmering trombone, I'm going to use that in order to cast Thunderwave at a 2nd level at big ol' Rakshasa furry dude.
Okay.
But you can imagine what's playing at the same time.
So that's it's a save for the Rakshasa, yeah?
If I remember
Should be
correctly.
saving
let's
throw.
see. A con.
That's an AoE one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
AoE?
Constitution. Ooh, it's got good constitution. Ooh. 21.
Fuck. Okay. I rolled a 17. That doesn't hit, so.
Well, you don't roll to hit with those kind of spells
with
anyway.
that one. Yeah.
Does it say anything about dealing half damage or no damage on a succession for its saving throw? A long time since I've used Thunderwave.
It only shows
or something.
Yeah, on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, so it's 3d8. So 6. So it's 3, it's 9. And 17 altogether.
17, so that is halved to 8. So
Yeah.
8 points of damage. As the Thunderwave, static and electricity sparks in the area, and you see its fur frizzes out a little bit, and he just... Well, this will be fun.
I don't think he likes the sound of my song. Okay.
It's more like a vuvuzela than a trombone at this rate. Okay, that was your action. Any bonus actions?
I'm going to. Oh no, I can't cast Bardic Inspiration again, can I? As a bonus action?
You can on this turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast that on little robot dude, Kilobyte.
Okay, Kilobyte. You
Okay.
have. That'll be a D8 as well, I believe. So you'll have a
Yeah,
D8 of
D8.
inspiration. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
That brings us to Finnegan.
Okay.
Okay.
How much space is between me and the Rakshasa?
I'd say at this point, probably about 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. And I'm sorry, theater of the mind. Where is everyone else?
Just sort of scattered around the room, really, within a similar sort of range.
Okay. So, who's the closest one?
I would probably say, so Hazel is with Giraud. They're probably nearer the back of the room. And then I imagine we've got Stratum and Kilo with Jimothy.
Megabyte.
Megabyte, yeah. And Jimothy are off to the side. So probably you and Jimothy probably be near each other.
Okay. So we're... Okay, cool. I'm going to run the 15 feet. Oh my god, my walking speed is so little. Anyway, I'm going to run up to the Rakshasa. And I'm going to, as I'm running and I'm within 5 feet of him, I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit. And so you just see me like summon a flame in my hand, just like as I normally would. And then I throw it down, and you see standing there is this Spriggan type being that is just full flame. And when I summon my wildfire spirit, everyone except myself within 10 feet takes, I think it's 2d6 fire damage as it explodes into the space.
Okay. Is there a save for that?
I am trying to find out, I'm sorry.
It's alright. New character, who this?
Yeah, seriously though.
I'll take this moment to... Thank you. I'll take this moment just to thank everybody who's tuned in tonight. We're having a lovely time, even though I'm covered in beer. Hope you are as well. So, dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
It's one of its lesser good ones. Oh, it rolled well, though. That's a 17.
Well, okay, so it evades the fire. But that's fine. My wildfire spirit is out. My wild companion. Nope, not wild companion. My wildfire spirit. Cool. And that was my action. As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade as as my bonus action. So you just see kind of like jutting out one side is just this saber of fire. Just a straight line, kind of like a lightsaber. And fuck, I'm within 5 feet of him now. Do I want to try and back away?
Decisions.
I'm gonna stay there.
You gonna stay put?
Yeah.
Give attack.
No, yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. No worries. Brings us back to the top of the round. Stratum.
I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast again.
All right.
Because it works so
Eldritch
well.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Well, one is a... 1 second. One's a natural 20.
I mean, yeah.
And the other is a 15.
15 just misses.
15 misses, okay. So, a roll for the net 20 then. God, where's my d10s? Should have more than one. Oh, there it is. 14 force damage.
14 force damage. Excellent.
Neat.
The Eldritch blasts, one just missing towards the side of his face, but one directly hitting the jaw as his head rocks back. And oh, I like you. You look fun.
Why do I keep pissing him off?
Anything else?
No.
All right, that brings us to Kilo.
All right. So, seeing all the increased amount of fire that's been appearing in this case, Kilo is just gonna. His head opens up, a little spout appears, and he shoots or casts the spell Grease in a 10-foot cube.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to need this guy to roll me a dex save, please.
Certainly, sir. That is a 12.
So my dex save is a 14. So,
Okay.
Select Grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square, centered on a point within range. Turns into difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dex save or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also make a dex save. So, it doesn't say it's flammable, but it's called grease, and you don't want to mix that and fire together. I'm assuming.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, I will happily say it's flammable because of the ramifications of this house that was already slightly on fire, now being covered in a very flammable material in this peaceful little halfling part of a world which I am not in charge of. It's flammable.
Yep. So, so Kilo just goes and all its grease is just over this guy. He's on his ass now. As Megabyte is gonna go for another rend attack.
Just before you do that, since we've established that it's flammable, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as the grease ignites quicker than you expected, and while you're still unleashing the grease, it
Flamethrower.
I got that one.
and that one.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have some fun. Okay.
You called it Wyatt.
Okay. Let's go for.
No, Nat 1 is a bomb. We have a fluffernutter.
It's surfing, you guys. We go out of flames.
Where are you? Okay.
Wait, if Kilobyte dies, is Megabyte still alive?
Oh.
Okay. I rolled super low, so you only take 5 points of fire damage.
Oh,
It's just like a bit of acid reflux. I rolled two ones and a 3. And that was 3 d10s. So, there you go.
Yeah, I definitely have too much health as a level.
I gave everyone max health because it means I can have a
explains
bit
it.
more fun.
Yeah.
It is appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So Megabyte's gonna go in and do his thing.
Okay.
Alright. Don't be caught in blood. No, he misses.
Yeah.
Yep. And shit. He's prone.
Yes.
Does that
So
mean
attacks.
I get a
Melee
Okay.
attacks have advantage.
natural 20?
There we go. If you're going, folks,
Finally.
spam the chat.
So it's double a dice, isn't it?
So we'll go by the rules that we normally do on Quest Junkies. So it's max damage plus a normal roll.
So max damage. So that's 8 plus 2 plus 3, which is 13.
13. Okay.
13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage. As it rends into the flesh.
Kilo's gonna like run closer to. He's gonna be like next to Megabyte, so like they're within scrapping range.
Okay. Alright, anything else, or is that end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, that brings us to the Rakshasa. Well, he's in a bit of a greasy predicament here.
Did he take any explosive damage?
He did.
Okay.
So, he uses half of his movement to, like, karate flip up onto his feet. I don't know what the term is for it, but you know, the thing where...
Yep.
Yep.
And let's have a look. Oh, there's some fun stuff, actually. So, he's going to use the remaining 20 feet of his movement to lunge forward with his unleashed claws, as he had before, towards Stratum. And he's going to make...
Can I make an up attack?
You can make an up attack, go ahead.
The spear launches out, and that's a 19 hit.
19 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
Because that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Bardic Inspiration.
I'll save it.
Okay. So, 2 attacks on Stratton. The first one is an 18 to hit. Okay.
That hits.
And the second one is 19 to hit.
Partner, no.
Yes. I can take it, I think.
Okay. Ooh, rolled really low. Why am I rolling low on damage? I want to roll high on damage. Okay, you take 7 points of slashing damage. Ooh. Okay. That's all you need to know for now.
Oh no.
As you were.
I know what you're up to. I know what you're up to. Cursed with knowledge.
For want of a better word, yes. Moving swiftly on to Giraud, who is now free from her bonds. She's right. Oh. Where's my wife, you bastard? As she unleashes this sword. It's like quite a nice sort of scimitar with like golden lining on the edge. I don't know sword terms. It's like a, yeah.
Edging.
She goes, stabs now.
No, I meant golden edging. Golden edges, never mind.
So.
Horrible people.
This is why we mean it's not for kids. What movie?
I don't mean it like that. You know me.
Golden Edge.
Midas touch.
So she lashes out.
So many levels.
She lashes out for her first attack. Misses. Second attack. Also misses. She's not quite recovered from her previous trials, and she just stands right up in his face like, where's my wife? And that ends her turn, which brings us to Hazel.
Hazel would like to give Bardic Inspiration to Jiro for just kind of a little pep talk. You can do it.
Thanks.
And then turns to the Rakshasa and is like, no. And casts Hold Person.
No. Stop it.
Stop that.
Bad. Okay, saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. That's not the right one. That one. Okay. Wisdom save a 14.
Beats it.
Ah. Okay. You can see that it takes effect for a second, but tricksy, very tricksy.
Hazel would like to go stand behind furniture now.
Okay. Duly noted.
That's me done.
All right, Timothy.
Okay. Just for context, how close is everyone to the Rakshasa?
I think the majority of everyone's pretty close right now,
Okay.
and dodging a quickly burning building.
Oh, the idea I had might affect everyone.
It's a one shot.
Gotta do it anyway.
These are expendable.
Hold your noses, folks. I'm gonna cast some stinking cloud. Stinking cloud.
Okay.
I don't breathe.
How do you cast the stinking cloud, Jimothy? Jimothy Brass Fangs.
Let's just say there's a grumble in my stomach, and again my trusty trombone is out once more, and it emits a really low tone, and this yellow smoke comes out of the horn as I kind of go. Woo.
Okay.
Timothy cast the
creates-
brown note.
Yes.
Hang on.
I need a con save.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
That's a 3 on the dice, so no.
It's okay. So basically, they'll spend its action turning and retching, so it will be able to. It's going to be like that for a little while.
So yeah, the Rakshasa's like, it's disgusting.
Blame the tea.
Just turns around and starts retching. Anything else?
I'm going to. I'm trying to think what I can do.
How long does the stinking cloud last for?
The big stinky cloud lasts for. It says something about wind. Okay, so a moderate wind, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses the cloud after 4 rounds. A strong wind disperses it after 1 round.
Okay.
So it depends on how strong the wind is.
This is not me Googling burps flammable.
This isn't a burp, this is a fart.
It's methane. Methane
Oh,
is flammable.
well, okay. So we might have a lair action now.
Can we stop making air and water flammable, people?
Never. This
All
is
right.
a hill on fart jokes are funny.
Is that the end of your turn, Jimothy?
I'm going to step away. I think I'm just gonna like. Oh no, that's an opportunity of attack potentially. I'm just going to I'm gonna stand my ground with. I will enjoy the smell of my success.
Oh God. Oh, I can't wait to kill you all. That brings us to Finn.
Cool. Just one whiff. I'm like, You couldn't have held it for longer.
Sorry.
The Rakshasa is currently retching and heaving. Does that mean he has an opportunity attack or no opportunity attack?
Does it? What does it specifically say? It has to use its action or its turn.
Let's see.
What's the specifics? Because opportunity attack is reaction based, so it's whether or not it has a reaction.
Each creature that is completely taken within the cloud at the start of the turn must make just a con save against poison. Failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it would only have to use its action. So take
Okay.
from that what you
also-
will.
I need to make a con save though. Is this each creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I have a really high con. Okay.
What did
How
you
you
get?
doing?
I'm going to use my lucky feat to reroll that
Yeah.
because that was a nat 3,
Oh,
No.
and that's an 18 for a 21. Thank you, lucky.
Much better.
Oh god.
Okay,
Okay,
so you-
cool.
You shrug off the fart.
Shrug off the fart and I run away.
just waft it away.
Yeah, so I
You're used
am
to it.
going to. I'm used to it. It's like perfume. I am going to go to our Aarakocra friend.
Okay.
That will trigger a opportunity attack.
Okay. He lashes out at you with a claw. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Cool. See, slashes my back or whatnot. I'm going to keep going. I am going to. How is the building looking around us?
Very much on fire.
How on fire? Is it like starting to fall and crumble?
It's starting to get bad. It's not crumbling yet.
Okay. Okay. I pull out a handful of diamonds and I cast Revivify on the Aarakocra.
Oh,
And bring
shit.
him back to life with 1 hit point. And I
Okay.
shake him awake and I say, "Get out! Now!" And I will like shove him towards the door.
And he just. I don't even think he gets up off the ground. He just sort of rolls along the floor till he gets to the door. Okay. He is alive. That brings us back to the top of the round.
Oh, that wasn't
Sorry, go on. Please continue.
all my stuff. With my bonus action, I am going to command my Wildfire Spirit. And then that's my turn. And now it's my Wildfire Spirit's turn. I am going to have it do. Do I want fiery teleportation? No, not yet. I'm going to have it fling a flame seed to the Rakshasa.
Okay.
And that is a 20 to hit. Not nat 20, dirty 20.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool beans. That is a 6 plus 3, so 9 points of fire damage to the Rakshasa.
Rakshasa sauce. Okay. Okay, so that brings us to the top of the round. You know what? I was going to roll this, but I think it's going to be more fun if one of you rolls it. Who would like to roll me a D100 for reasons? It's not a wild magic surge.
Okay.
This
No,
is
not it.
this is
I will. I'll do it.
lair related stuff.
74.
74. Okay. The fire progresses. It does not yet make contact with the stinking cloud. But the stinking cloud remains. So, top of the round, Stratum.
Let's try a firebolt this time.
Yes.
Instead of Eldritch Blast.
More fire.
Oh no, more fire!
First of all,
Well, I said I'm doing it.
Okay, go on, what'd you get?
A 2, so I believe that misses.
That definitely misses.
It misses and hits the stinking cloud, does it?
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll me a d6. On a 1 to 3, it hits the cloud. On a 4 to 6, it doesn't.
Who, me?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 5. What
Okay.
did 5 do again?
So it just manages to avoid the cloud.
Oh, Lord.
Hooray for arson.
And that
Why
these
did it
dudes
pick
are
fire?
fiery.
It's all that tea, dear.
All right, anything else?
No, that's me.
All right, that brings us to Kilo.
So Kilo is perfectly fine in the fart because he's not a creature; he's a construct.
Mhm.
So he's all hunky dory. Did I try that? Okay, so he's gonna rush back up toward the monster with his partner beside, or his defender beside him. He's gonna use his spear again,
Okay.
and he's gonna try and land an attack.
All right.
Heads. So that's 10. That misses.
Okay.
So he's gonna go for his extra attack. Yeah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's a 1.
Boy, you do have bardic inspiration, so you could add a
I
d8 to one of
do.
those.
What was the first one?
Is that a 14? Did you say?
No, I think I got a 10.
Oh, a 10. Sorry, yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna do the cool thing I wanted to, so I'll get my defender in to land an attack. So, roll dice. Nah, fuck, we ain't hitting. That's an 0-1 for him, so yeah.
God, the dice are telling a story tonight.
Yep.
All right.
Arson.
So, at the end of your turn, that brings us to the Rakshasa. He's just going to make an insight check if he can see what's happening around him at the minute to assess the situation. Okay. So you can see he sort of looks quite aggressive and then starts looking at the flames, the grease, the fart cloud. And just sort of smiles and looks you on and says, "Let's have a look with this one." He clapped his hands together and
Counter spell?
what level are you casting counter spell?
Level 3?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh no!
This is plane shift.
Oh, Ted.
So
Oh
it's a 7th level spell.
no!
The
Okay.
DC should be 18
18
or
DC.
17.
We'll say
It's 10 plus the
17.
spells level 17.
Yes, 17.
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
Oh, the counter spell goes through. This is why I fucking love counter spell.
Bless you, man.
When my wizard gets
This-
counter
this
spell,
nice.
it's going to be the best.
Dice never rolls good tonight. It's on something.
Hell
no,
yeah.
I'm now officially out of spell slots. That is tapped.
So,
Or
because this is an epic moment, describe to us how you counter this spell. Like, what does it look like when you counter the spell?
Screams no.
No,
Stay.
bad, down, bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
It just sort of looks at it. It looks at its backward hands. Can't do Rakshasa hands. Just like no. Just glaring at Stratum, which brings us to Giraud, who is not satisfied, as she leaps forward to make 2 attacks. First one, 8, miss.
And she has a D8.
She's got.
Oh, she does have a D8. Let's try that. 9. She got a 1 on the D8. Okay, second attack. 5. Okay. So she's too emotional. She's too in the moment. She's just slashing wild. The Rakshasa is dodging it with precision. Like, he's not even concentrating on her. He's concentrating on Stratum, as his way out was just gotten rid of. We might have some other tricks, but we'll see. Which brings us to Hazel.
I'm gonna try for another hold person. I
Okay.
need another wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a natural 1.
Well, yep.
Folks,
he's not
if
going
you've-
anywhere.
If you've got them in the chat, get them spammed, folks. So the whole person goes through. You can see, like,
just
he's
surrounded
ready.
by pink glitter.
He's about to lunge forward at Stratum, and he's just met with pink glitter, like,
Yeah.
and is held.
First the cloud, now the glitter.
Queen Rakshasa.
Okay. Anything else?
Hazel is going to use her bonus action to. She's going to use her movement to get further away from the fart cloud, and then use her bonus action to hide as a goblin.
Okay, bonus action hide. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That is a 17.
Okay, you feel pretty confident that you are hidden in this gassy, greasy, flamey room of death.
Preferably closer to the door.
Sure. That brings us to Jimothy.
Am I right in saying I can cast Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, you have that spell?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Rakshasa.
Okay.
Basically saying, in the words of a rather wonderful feline person I know, your mum's a hoe. Your mum's a bitch, even.
Your mum's a bitch. All right. What's the saving throw for Vicious Mockery?
wisdom saving throw for
Wisdom saving throw. All these wisdom saves. That is a 16.
that. 16, yeah. Oh no, that's what it has to save. Yeah, it's just 16 on the nose.
Okay. So is that half damage or no damage?
It doesn't say anything about failing from what I can see.
The
Just-
I don't
cantrip,
see it.
right?
Yeah,
There's no damage usually.
yeah,
Ah.
no damage.
So he just looks at you. He's like, "Joke's on you. I never knew my mother."
And with
Pretty
that,
sad.
oh, it's pretty sad.
Anything else?
Bardic inspiration for Stratton, please.
Okay. Stratum, you have a D8.
I feel like I might need it.
Yeah.
That brings us to Finn.
Again. Finn again.
Finn again. Again, it's Finn
Oh.
again.
Finny boy.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. What do I even do? Okay, so with my fire sword that I still have going, I'm going to run up and do a slash.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the creature is held, is it with advantage or is it an auto crit? I can't remember.
What
Or
does it say
if it's a
on
hit,
the?
a crit.
Does it say specifically on the held person thing?
Just that they are paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom save.
Okay, so let me just look up paralyzed. Ba, 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 ba. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. So you have advantage.
Okay.
And then any attack that hits is a critical if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm gonna be with him. It's a melee range.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 14 plus 6, so 20.
That definitely hits.
Cool. So that's a crit.
Auto crit.
That would be 3d6 of damage.
3d6. Go ahead and roll.
18 points of fire damage. Right?
Hmm?
Right? It's just 3d6, or am I like...
So 3d6, yeah, because it's not a crit, so it's max damage, so it's 18. And
Okay.
then a normal roll with the dice.
And then one more roll of the dice?
Yeah, so
Oh.
so crit is max damage, and then a normal roll with the dice.
Oh, okay, so that's another 6. That's a 3, so 9. And another 3, so 12 plus 18, 30 points. of fire
30
damage.
points of damage. Oof.
Nice.
Looking rough.
As I
Looking
go in
rough.
and I'm like, I like to imagine that I like switch the blade to like backhand, so I'm like just like swiping in like that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to use my bonus action to command my fire spirit and fire spirit turn. I
Okay.
am going to spirit in each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it, teleport up to an unoccupied space you can see. How many people are within 5 feet of it? If I move it up to where I am, who is like within range?
That would be. Everyone apart from Hazel and I think Geomothy. So I think they're further back. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with it, but I'm just going to say, guys, want a quick ride out? We're going. And it's, it's going to do fiery teleportation. And it says any creature, the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet. So, willing creatures.
Okay.
Will be teleported, and I'm going to teleport closer to the exit door so we have an exit out just in case things get hairy with the burning building.
All right.
And I need a dexterity saving throw for our Rakshasa.
Okay.
And anyone who decided to stay.
No.
Dexterity 17.
Auto fails dexterity saving throws because
That's
of full
true.
curse.
So he fails.
Cool. So that's 1d6 plus 3. Is that an auto crit then?
It's attacks have advantage,
Cool.
which so specifically attacks, isn't it?
Specifically attacks. Okay.
This is probably a really weird question, but is the fart cloud still around?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
We're going to
will
find out in a
probably
minute
hit
about that.
Okay.
it.
Never thought I'd say that.
So the Rakshasa takes 7 points of fire damage from the 5-foot little explosion of fiery energy of those leaving with it.
Okay. And does that bring us to the end of your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right. Can I get a volunteer to roll me a D100, please? As the
Did it last
fire
time.
fills the room more.
I'll do it because I decided to stay in the building.
Okay.
That is a 32.
Oh man.
32.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh no.
So,
I'll get the trombone ready.
as you all prepare to get out of this room, which is clearly not the place to be right now, as things continue to escalate beyond out of control, it just looks like the cloud's about to disapparate. And one stray ember from the firebolt last launched by Stratum, which hit one of the planks of wood that wasn't burning on the wall and started to burn it away. One stray ember breaks off. Until
No.
you all feel a searing hot pain. For a brief moment, everything goes white as you shut your eyes, and then all of a sudden the pain's gone. And you all open your eyes, and you're not in that building anymore. You're somewhere quite warm and humid.
Heaven.
Don't you dare.
Almost tropical, in a sense. Beautiful surroundings. As you're all sort of on the floor, somewhere outside, and you can hear bubbling off to the side. And then a voice speaks up. Ah. You all decided to wake up then. It's about time. Tea's almost ready. As you look and you see,
you're gonna make me cry.
as you begin to sit up and you look, and you're in this grove of some sorts. It's beautiful. And standing next to a teapot with a beautiful light blue robe on and very similar to Hazel, bright pink hair, is a very tall furbolg who stands there with a really warm face. Looks like the Wild Mother got you out of a bit of a predicament there. She's good at that. You live to fight another day, I think. So at this point, the camera begins to pull away from the blooming grove where the five of you are now in the presence of a certain member of the Clay family who provides you tea and, well, that's the end of our story tonight. Is that the end of the story for these adventurers? Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see them again someday. Maybe if there is enough demand, we could come back to these five, come back to these lands and continue on this story. Until then, we'd just like to say thank you very much. So, congratulations, guys. You all did survive just by the skin of your teeth. I literally ran from the kitchen to scream at you.
My heart is retching.
I had to try and throw as many references as possible. So, here's the thing.
I'm so sorry they were lost on me.
It's fine. I know. So there were, with those D100 rolls, I was measuring specific things. And basically, had you have rolled any higher on that last one, everything would have happened, but you wouldn't have escaped. I'm going to roll the damage for that now to see what would have happened. Let's have a look. Because
We can take it.
well, the Rakshasa was on 19 hit points, so he's beyond dead. He's dead.
Good.
Okay, not as bad as I thought. That was going to be 53 points of fire damage.
I would have survived.
Yeah.
Hazel would have been out.
I would.
I would have been on exactly 0.
You would have seen Kilobyte walking out of a burning building with Stryton on his back.
Well, like Terminator 2. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for this little brief departure from Redania. But what a fun little experience! And I've always been a bit terrified of going to other settings, but I do enjoy Wildemount in particular, and you know the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount was a particular handy thing, which I have here if I can get it. It doesn't want to come off my bookcase, but I have it. And it's always a pleasure to come back here. Squawk in the chat. Yes, we do have other adventures in this world that we need to revisit at some point, and maybe we will. If you enjoyed it, then please do let us know in the comments, in the Discord. If there is demand for it, I'm more than happy to come back with these adventures. Are you guys happy to come back and continue on some adventures?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Really?
That's what we like to hear. Okay, so before we finish, let's go around the table and re-meet our wonderful players. And You can tell us who you are, promote anything you've got to promote, and of course, tell us your favourite moment. Starting with, you know what, let's go in reverse order for a change. Starting with Finnegan.
Oh, hey. My name is Wyatt. I played Finnegan tonight. You can usually find me on the Redania Chronicles playing Reese, a wonderful Tabaxi bard, cleric, multi-class. You can find me on pretty much all social medias except Twitter, because screw that, under the Moonkeep. Fun stuff. Yeah, if you like fantasy and tavern-esque and tavern talk and all fun feel-good stuff, find me there. Do I have anything coming up? Not really. My favorite part, though, is this entire thing. I've been like super emotional because like this is a little bit about why. Like this is literally the Mighty Nine is like who saved me and got me through some of the most difficult part of my life.
Same.
And so I like going back and like Professor Thaddeus glaring, which I'm still salty if you killed him.
No, let me throw in a quick post-credit scene. Amongst the wreckage of the building that you left behind, across the street on top of a ruin stands Professor Thaddeus. And if owls could smile, he would be beaming right now. So Thaddeus lives.
I'm sure he suspects we died. But no, like Caduceus Clay is my baby. He is like one of my favorite characters. And so you throwing him in there randomly, I'm like this close to crying because I'm like, oh no. So yeah, that's probably my favorite part.
Amazing. Yeah, I tried to throw in as many references as I could, but not so much that it just seems like, you know, a bit too much. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to put in, but purposefully didn't. Maybe next time, who knows? But yes, thank you. Moving on up, Hazel.
Aelin, I've been Hazel today. Aegis on every other Saturdays here, and the other bard named Reese on Phoenix Iwaki.
Yeah.
Favorite moment had to be the combination of Grease, Fire Druid, and Fart Cloud. Just... And then, like, just to top it off, the Nat 1 hold person.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're gonna stay right there in all of this mess we've just thrown at you.
Yep. That was so clutch.
And the counterspell.
Oh, yeah.
Just epic.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Continuing on, Stratum.
I am Andy, and I played Stratum tonight, and nothing to really promote, but I had a lot of fun tonight, and I particularly enjoyed the robot trying to give emotional support to someone very distressed.
Yes. Oh, God. Oh, it was brilliant. And yeah, it's a pleasure to have brought you to the table for the first time. You are welcome back anytime, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Continuing on, Kilobyte.
Hello, I am Patrick, aka Patches. Sometimes I draw art, but on Monday nights I usually play Con McGinnis or Genasi Night Fighter. But tonight I decided to play it's officially an auto-gnome from Spelljammer Artificer called Kilobyte with his Steel Defender Megabyte. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this session. One of the big highlights for me was getting to play with my pal Andrew, good pals for like 10 plus years, and he's the guy that got me into D&D, so it's just fun to bounce off with the chemistry and stuff. And so like naturally bringing a partner and making him a D&D partner was real fun for me. I've got nothing to promote. I need to shift my ass back to doing art for pat prompts and stuff. But so yeah, it's all coming up now, nice.
Amazing. We look forward to seeing the pad prompts to come, especially from this session. There's a few contenders. All right, and last but never least, Jimothy.
Hello. Hi, I am Mai, aka Myrit the Pirates. Usually on Mondays, I play the lovely Circle of Stars druid Feronia. But tonight, I played the College of Eloquence bard, Kitsune bard, I should probably say, Jimothy Brassfangs III Esquire, or Jimmy to his pals. Usually you can find me on the interwebs as Myrit the Pirate, unless it's Twitter, where I am Myrit Pirate. I also stream on Twitch, and also I do shits and giggles and stuff like that on YouTube, so see you next Monday.
Favorite moment?
Oh, I think I've got to agree with the whole initiative, just fart clouds, fire, counter spells, just like the whole moment, which is really good fun.
This episode had everything. It had fart clouds. It had grease.
Yeah.
I also shot an oil out of the fucking sky.
You did. Oh, new enemies were made that day. Thank you very much. And I have been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. You can always find me right here on Quest Junkies. This is my home. You can also find me over on Phoenix Iwaki every other Friday, alongside Aelin, playing in Center's Tyranny, where I play the sassy yet classy Order of Scribes, Kalishtar Wizard, Kellen Sturgrove, back from the dead, rejuvenated, ready to kick some ass, and hopefully not get killed with her 18 hit points. But you know, we'll see. Favorite moment for tonight? I think for me personally, it's difficult, but being able to have my first counter spells, but in particular, the one that blocked the 7th level plane shift, that was clutch as hell. That was absolutely brilliant. That was like something off the bucket list for me now. I can't wait to get counterspell in my game. So yeah, that is us, I believe. So let's see if we can set up a raid to pass on the love that we've been shown by the wonderful people at home. Guys, much love to you. Again, join us on the Discord if you haven't already, and let us know if you want to see these guys again. I'm sure we can come up with, you know, there's other continents to destroy in this world that Matt Mercer gave us. So, sorry, Matt, but but yes, thank you, much love, and we will see you next time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.